Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I'm actually doing an unboxing video today. Been a long time since I've done an unboxing video, but I just saw a couple of things, small things that interested me. I don't really want to buy any more plants, but you know, it's just sometimes you just see a couple of little plants that might replace some damaged ones that you've lost, or perhaps something you think might be a bit easier to grow. So I just thought I'd do a quick unboxing for anybody who's interested, so you could see what I've picked up here. I can't even remember myself, to be honest. It's jogging my memory now. So let's have a look. These little plants have come from Jurassic Plants. They do like tape them in very nicely into the box so that they're very secure and can't come adrift. So if I can get them out quickly, I'll just show you what I bought for anyone that's interested. One is an indoor plant, the other two should be with enough care hardy outdoor ones. So having lost a few in recent over this winter, I'm not sure that's actually necessarily going to be the case, but we will see. See if I can get these out. The one downside I would say of their good packing is it can make it a bit tricky to get the plants out of the boxes, but we'll see what we can do. In their credit, they do tape them in very firmly. Okay, so we can see them a little bit better now. Anything familiar about any of those to you? You won't know what this one is, or you might recognise from the leaves what family it's in, but you won't actually know, I don't guess, what actual specific species or variety it is. So let's see if I can cut these apart nice and quickly. Try not to drag this on for too long, because you get a bit long-winded these videos. Okay, so this little first one here, I'll get the tape off it to show you. Plenty of cling film on this to stop the soil coming out. It does keep the plants nice and moist. I'm not sure when they were sent, but obviously I've received them at the beginning of the week. I'm not sure if I'll be putting this video out today or in a couple of days' time. It's very wet, the plant anyway. So the first one, this little plant here, this is a member of the Ugni family, so the Chilean guava family. And this one is Ugni montana, which is the Mexican, well, they call this a Mexican mountain guava. I'm not sure that's what they called it before. That's Ugni montana, and I bought one of these before winter, and unfortunately that and my Ugni candlelight both were killed by the cold we had. I should have put them in the summer house, but obviously making a spring start with this one, I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Now the next plant, if I can manage to get the cling wrap off it nice and quickly to show you. Now I believe those Ugni montanas are grown from cuttings by Jurassic, and this one here, I can manage to get the cling film off. I actually bought to replace what I thought was a young plant that I'd lost that came from Jurassic. This is a jujube. This is a hardy Chinese jujube, that's Ziziphus jujuba, and this variety is Dong. Now I know that Jurassic grow these from little stem cuttings, tissue culture cuttings, so this is not a seed grown one. This is actually a genuine name variety, but it's growing on its own roots rather than being grafted. That's the full name if you want to check it. Let me just clean that off so you can read the label should you wish to look it up. Now I bought that because I thought my one had died, or rather I thought it had been completely devoured by snails, and I've now found that it's shooting out again, so that seems to be okay. And the one that the most interesting of these, which is the reason I decided to buy a couple more plants from Jurassic, is the third one I've got here. And while I was buying one, their plants, because they're so small, are very cheap, and while I was buying this, I thought I might as well buy the other two as well, because they only come to about, I think they're £7 or £8 each, so they weren't particularly expensive. I think including the first class post and packing and everything, I think the whole order was no more than about £30, which wasn't too expensive. But I tried to grow this one from seed a couple of years ago, and none of the seeds came up. And this is another guava, a Basidium, and this one, which I didn't know Jurassic sold, I think they've just started possibly this year. This is Basidium acutangulum, and this is one of the forest guavas. I don't know, they call this, their common name they've called it is a crown guava, and they're putting it hardy to -2 degrees. Well, I'm not sure I'm going to be risking any of these guavas to -2 after the experiences I've had this winter, but that is a proper tropical guava. Probably would be okay to 0 degrees, but not at this size. If I can get it to a decent size, but it should flower and fruit at quite a small size. So that's the third plant, and that's Basidium acutangulum. But I thought you might be interested to see that unboxing, to see what I've got. Thanks very much for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Obviously you're welcome to share the video if you think anybody might be interested in these little varieties of plants and where they can get them from. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber, and remember to click on the bell if you want updates on new videos as they come out. I will catch up with you all in my next video. Brett out for now.